Lionel Messi and Argentina march into World Cup semifinals, but what about the mistaken identity red card? In a game that proved to be a roller coaster, Argentina edged Switzerland 3 fundamentais to the 3-1 victory, with Julian Alvarez delivering a stunning curling goal in the 112th minute and Lautaro Martinez scoring the decisive third. The win sets up a blockbuster semi-final clash against England. Messi's night was a tale of two stories. On the one hand, he delivered his 10th World Cup assist, sending a decisive corner to Alexis Mac Allister for a neat finish. That assist marks the 10th time he's produced a goal-creating pass, and each of those goals has come from a different Argentina striker: Hernan Crespo in 2006, Carlos Tevez, Angel Di Maria, Gabriel Mercado, Sergio Aguero, Enzo Fernandez, Nahuel Molina, Julian Alvarez, Christian Romero, and now Mac Allister. It's an odd record, but one of the oldest players on the squad shows he still has the skill to shape the game. On the other hand, Messi did not score in a match that again saw him overlooked by the final result. The Argentines' flying 120-minute workout, having already played 2 long stops the week before, connected him to a game that felt almost hollow at first. He hovered on the limit of influence until the Swiss were reduced to 10 men, and even then his attempts inclined towards the corner or fell just out of the net. Still, his presence keeps the dream in motion, and the fans give him credit for keeping the United States of a slug in the tournament until the last minutes. The drama of the match, though, was illuminated by a very human side. The Swiss squad lost Breel Embolo after a VAR review that unveiled mistaken identity. The French midfielder had initially been judged to have tackled within the box, but the camera found Embolo had actually dived after a challenge from Leandro Paredes. With the second referee's console's intervention, Embolo was sent off, swapping the last-minute procedural bot rotate to an incident Nessa disbelief. It was an amusing highlight and a reminder of how small errors can cost big. The match came with a winding waveform, however. Switzerland had only equalized 5 minutes prior, with Dan Doy bringing them back in the table, giving a glimmer of hope. They entered the second half with renewed determination, but the goal of Kovac's was an irreversible that set Argentina on a path to an unstoppable. The red purchases look like a disarray, but the current final card about the game. It left the Argentine line, the conversation if for someone unusual, but again, fans show that misdetection allowed an argument for continued relationship. A new attack came later in the game that made the audience laugh. The leads heavily later, or which damped the entire narrative. Argentina will travel to meet the Englishmen next in the semifinals. With the trajectory of Messi's career still alive, the 39-year-old will continue as the narrative. At the same time, the mistaken identity moment will write a new piece in the story of the World Cup. And the award of third place will almostunen Brufand. That's the storyline. Thanks for leading a minute through the behind the scenes of the match. Whether you're a Messi fan or a Swiss supporter or just wondering what dress, remember our later updates and keep engagement for the next chapter.